Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you are, wherever you are. Aloha, this is Manny from Good Dog Press, and welcome to my computer room on a Sunday, Friday afternoon. Beautiful day today. Did everybody have a beautiful day today? There we
Can't
go.
complain.
Aloha, this is Manny from
Oh,
Oh
yes,
my
it is.
lord. Computer room on a Sunday, Friday afternoon. Good evening.
Welcome to Good Dog Press, where
We
everything goes
know, we
according to
know that we
plan.
sound good. Oh my lord. Sunday, Friday afternoon.
Well, you know who we got up here on the panel with us today, Manny?
Oh Lord, and we actually look good too. That's cool. It looks good and we sound good. Hey, why not? How are you guys doing today? Now that we turned
Good,
that
sir. How are
down,
you doing?
how are you
All's well.
doing today, honey? Since we do have a VIP in the chat, we got to go to her first before she clobbers me over the head.
Oh man, I was trying to watch the clobbering. It's clobbering time.
Man, ERTs, you sound like you're in a tunnel,
Sorry.
dude. You do sound pretty bad. It's funny on off air you sounded good. Now that you're on air, you don't sound too good.
Just mute me and it'll be all right.
You'll be all right. Okay, honey, for
Surprised
the
the week's
third time, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, thank you. Good evening, everybody, and it's happy Aloha Friday.
What are you doing in the chat today? What are you doing on a panel? Are you going to be our enforcer? Is that it?
No, just stopping by to say hi and hang out a little while.
Yeah, it's kind of freaky me looking at the screen right now because I see two little Funko Pops. It's pretty weird. It looks
Well,
it looks cool. Oh, look at that. ERT's art taking over Good Dog Press.
I tried.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. All right. And who else do we have on the panel tonight, honey? Oh, come on.
oh, sorry, I'm like still cooking dinner.
We always introduce everybody. We always got to go around the room and see who's here and what's going on.
We have
So,
Mr. Tank Ferret in the house.
Thank you. Today we have, and you know who we have in the chat? We have Lady Celtic Moon hopping in with a boo and a hi, guys. Howdy. And I guess she's saying howdy, dear, to you there, skunk girl. And we've got Game Mo Tron, who's hopefully back from getting their glass of milk so they don't miss out on anything.
ooh,
And
hope you
we've
got some
got
cookies with
Santa
that.
Raven, the champion, giving
That's
greetings to
Raven.
everyone. Hail Raven.
Awesome. Hell,
And we
Raven.
have Pablo Romero Art in the chat as well. He's saying hello. He's not up on the panel because he's here to troll today. That's right. He
That's
does
what he
not wish
said.
to grace you plebeian peasants with such beauties as his artwork. That's right. He's super arrogant. No, I'm just kidding. He's actually a really humble dude. But you should definitely go check him out. Pablo Romero Art. You can find him on Instagram and on Twitter.
You,
Definitely.
you, you can find me on Twitter, on Instagram. Pablo Rivera. We love that Pablo in there. We love when Pablo's on here too. He always does beautiful women and beautiful. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen Pablo draw anything else but women.
Oh, he has this beautiful, this mixture of like, the Western and Eastern like comic manga styles with like this undertone of Patrick Nagel. Um, I really love it. The simplicity, the use of simplicity in his artwork is just really, really nice. Very good
Cool.
stuff.
You might want to have to turn you up, okay? Gonna have to turn you up a little bit. You kind of, I mean, you sound okay, but you sound a little soft.
Oh, I'm a little under the weather today.
Don't worry, I turn you up. I'll turn E up too because I know he's no, but he's driving. He's driving and
Yeah,
streaming at the
I'm not streaming. You're
yeah,
streaming. I'm just part of the panel.
yeah, but you're still on the stream, so that counts.
Oh,
I'm
well,
not
Oh,
streaming.
my
You're
my
streaming.
my voice might be subject to the network or the signal of the cell phone towers, so I might be in and out. I might do a little tech parrot and do some roboting I might do my best Tank Fairy impersonation tonight.
Ooh.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Bop. All right.
I think you
All
dropped
right.
enough that.
Clicking on me, my crummy internet. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo.
Wow. Wow.
Boo-hoo.
So what we're gonna do
So
tonight?
sad.
We haven't done this in 2 months, believe it or not. This used to be a staple in Good Dog Press. Friday nights we used to draw Titans every Friday night, and it was good. I mean, really good. Go see some of the ratings on some of those shows. I mean, we used to bring people in, so it's been a while. I mean, we've been doing Skunk Girl nonstop. I'm still doing Skunk Girl nonstop, but maybe tonight I'm gonna go back to some Teen Titans for tonight. And we're not gonna play the game. Draw Starfire, draw Raven, draw Wonder Girl, draw Terra. I'm gonna draw all the women. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna finish today, okay? But I do have it sketched out. I did make a rough sketch of what I want to do, so I will start on this today. It's a real rough sketch laying out where I want people in. I'm gonna switch out Supergirl to the back and bring Steel to the front. You know, that kind of stuff. But other than that, I pretty much like, yeah, Raven is in the middle. Think of what you may about it, but I got Raven in the middle, okay?
Well, Hell Raven, of course.
Because she looks more dynamic than Starfire and Wonder Girl. Of course, I got them in the middle, but she's right in the middle. That's the reason why she's in the middle. And I got Terra behind her, and I do like Bumblebee. I always thought Bumblebee's costume was pretty cool, so that's why I got Bumblebee in the middle panel also. And then we'll go throughout all the rest of the stuff. Guaranteed, I might be only working on one panel tonight. So this will be some part one, part two, part three, whenever the heck I finish this. That's for sure. I can't be doing this, all night long. But we will start on this tonight. All right. That way nobody can come in here and say, "Yeah, draw Raven, draw Starfire." No, we're gonna draw them all. And I only like drawing the women anyways. I'm with Pablo here.
Well,
Only draw
Manny,
the
you might
women.
want to go ahead and lock the screen on you then.
Well, if nobody's drawing, we will. Well, right now I'm still setting up. I still got to get my my boards together. What I
I
have
can't
on.
show what I'm drawing.
Well, you could just a little snippet, but yeah, we don't. We just don't want to show that yet. It's
Yeah.
coming, people.
No. Be
Highly.
peeking in the oven while the cookies are
Yeah.
baking.
Yeah, it's highly secretive what we're doing. Thanks, very secretive. We don't know what he's working on. What you working on? Don't say it. Don't say it.
Don't say it. Don't say it. I want
We
to say
all
it,
know
though.
he's working on the wraparound cover for Skunk Girl.
That's right.
I'm going to put away my Teen Titans, which I bought off the shelf when I was a young kid, many years ago, and they're still pretty good condition, considering they're white covers, and white covers do not like to stay white.
No, they don't, especially once they get read a few times.
Oh yeah, and these have been read many a times. Yeah, they are
Good.
signed by Marv Wolfman and George Perez, and I do have photographs of them signing them. They were very nice people. Both of them were
That's
very
awesome.
nice, and it's so nice to meet one of your idols as a kid. My artist idol, and he didn't turn out to be a jerk. He was a really nice guy. He was nice to everyone. Some guys were not nice, but he was super nice, and I like that. George Perez, nice guy. Even Marv Wolfman was nice.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Very good stuff. Very good stuff. I could tell you stories about some artist pros that I met that were not nice. Not nice at all. Which is not good. You gotta learn how to deal with the public better, some of these guys.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
And it's not like it was just all the young guys too. Some of the old guys were not good either. I was surprised. I was like, damn, you've been in the comic industry for how long and you still don't know how to act with the public? Pretty crazy.
Indeed, sir. Indeed. Though
It's
a little
pretty,
decorum goes a long way.
Oh yeah. I mean, you don't. I mean, I've been preaching this
Yeah,
for how long?
sometimes people yeah,
You know, I always preach. I mean, Tank hears me say this all the time. It's like I don't want one sale. I want a customer for life.
Yeah.
Who cares about
Yeah.
who cares about if I can take as much money from you today? No, I want you to come back next year, the year after, and the year after that.
Heck yeah. No, I have a lot of stuff to entertain you with. I hope you stick
Yeah.
around. I'm with you, man. And Manny
You know?
does have a lot of stuff to keep you guys entertained. Oh my goodness, I have peeked behind the curtain to the Wizard's machinations,
No,
and they
you
are
know,
cool levers and knobs.
it's like I think I'm gonna do something on one of the streams, and it's gonna be one of those streams that I'm gonna have to be very, very, what you call that, selfish, and it's gonna have to be locked on me. I'm gonna actually do a painting one day. I'm gonna actually do one. At that drawing that I sent to you to ink, I think that'll be a nice painting.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I'll do that one day. Let's see what's the chat saying.
should be nice.
Let's see what the chat's saying. You know, Game of Tron says, "Hail everyone!
Oh,
Hail,
definitely.
hi everyone! Hail Raven!" Pablo Romero is laughing at us. Joshua Hughes is in here saying, "Hail Raven!" Hail Pope Santa Raven, champion of all things. Pablo says he's working traditional. I'm going to work traditional too, Pablo. Uh, Santa Raven says, why would he draw other things? Talking about what I said about him only drawing women. Women are the most pure things you can draw. Oh, Santa Raven, you must get married, and you might change that.
Oh, oh, you know, some call is about to start. Gonna get that rolling pin. Gonna pump Manny up.
I'm asking for trouble with that statement. Yes, I am. I knew what I was saying. It was dangerous when I said it, but I said it.
Actually, I agree with you.
You agree with me?
I
Yeah,
do.
look.
I warn my boys all the time to be careful of women.
Oh, that's great. I got a woman backing me up. Awesome. And I'm married to her.
Yeah, but there's good women, and just like
I
there are
know. You know,
men. Yeah,
everybody's got their days. Everybody's got their days.
yeah.
Oh, uh, uh, Pablo says the ones I draw are not that pure. Oh, Lord. Uh, Santa Raven says Raven is the center of my life. Lady Celtic Moon says you can draw what you wish. Yes. We got Mr. Chinito Carrera here saying hola, everyone. Rock and roll. Cool.
Hola.
Hola. Hola, Mr. Carrera. Carrera. Yes. Why? Lady Celtic Moon is asking why ERTs is a diabetic. Hmm. Interesting stuff. We do not discuss our.
Why am I what?
Yeah, we don't discuss medical stuff here. It's kind of interesting. That's all for, we don't need to know that. That's too much. That's PII. We don't talk about PII.
Yeah, I don't
Why
know.
why am I
They asked me
being
Well, I guess the question really is it a public announcement or was it genetics?
I don't know.
And you did still we're not gonna answer that, but yeah, no, we did. We do.
Why are you? No, you do not delete anyone's comment, Joshua. That is why everybody got deranged because I told people not to erase comments. I'm the only one that can erase comments, and KG can erase comments. Well, you can erase comments, Joshua. If somebody's saying bad words, F words, and stuff like that, which shouldn't be on here because I did block those words, so we shouldn't have any bad words here. But if somebody puts on not so nice things, you guys know what I mean, when they're trying to get us to do bad stuff, yeah, we will get rid of. Yeah. But no, if somebody's just saying that, it's cute. I mean, Santa Raven is married to Joshua Hughes. That's cute. That's cute. Hi, Jordan. We got a green
It's true.
lizard guy in the house. How you doing tonight, green lizard guy? Yes. Uh, uh, Emotron says, I picked up a pencil for the first time in about 6 months tomorrow. Cool.
Awesome.
All right, we are pretty much caught up, and somebody's saying hi, Adrian. So I'm assuming Adrian snuck in while I'm talking. And we got Rebel Comics out in the audience too. How you doing, Rebel?
What's up, Rebel?
Hello, Rebel. And now I know why they asked that question. Skunk Girl saw it. I didn't. All right, we are back. So, who's drawing tonight?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Adrian? How are you doing, Adrian? How's your day, Adrian?
Good.
Good.
How was yours? How was your day?
Busy. Very busy. You guys all know I leave my house at 5:30 in the morning. I don't get home till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Yay. Yay me. And then I jump on here and I'll play with you guys for 2 hours or 3 hours. And then tomorrow is going to be a hectic day.
What's your plans for tomorrow?
Plans for tomorrow is to color all the five pieces of the 5 pages for the Indiegogo campaign. We were working on it last night. We kind of dialed in the colors for the flesh, so we're good with the flesh. Now we got to figure out the colors for the backgrounds. And
cool.
yeah, so it's and Tank. I don't know if you can see this, but let me show you something, Tank.
Yeah.
I think that's better view. Better.
Let's see here.
I don't know if you can see
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yeah.
Lots of yes.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't like. There's one thing that you're not going to find in Skunk Girl. No flat panels. Hell with that. It's got to be an angle. So if we see any flat panels, they're going to be redrawn. Yeah, so that was a flat panel, and that was just too boring. So we're going to go with a overhead shot, and that should work.
What do you mean by flat panel?
Flat panels is where it's just flat. It's just you see a side view. That's it. Side view. I mean, the thing that you're not supposed to do, if you guys ever read How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way. And what's bad is you see it a lot in modern day comics. You see a lot of flat panels, which is horrible. I bet I could open up this book and we'll find a flat panel. You know, let's try to find a flat panel. I hate the color. Let's put it this way. This is not a comic book. The only reason I buy this is because, hey, it's Captain America. I like Captain America. Unfortunately, they're ruining the character, but come on. This is blah. Oh, my Lord, what is that? What the heck is that? That's wrong. Well, surprising. I don't want to get a copyright strike, so I'll be looking over here for a flat panel. Here's flat panel. That's flat panels. That's flat. What the hell? If you have one, not too bad. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flat panel. Doesn't do anything.
Yeah, sometimes you need that 2-dimensional like shot just to kind of lay stuff out.
Yeah, you can have it once, but not
like
5 in a row. Now
yeah.
I do have. Now that I think about it, I do have that one page that looks like that in Skunk Girl, but the reason for that is it's a parody of the Wolverine Squirrel Girl fight. So it is a flat panel. There's 5 flat panels. I do have that in Skunk Girl, but it's a total parody. So if anybody looks at that, they're gonna know, okay, he's parodying that fight scene with with Squirrel Girl and Wolverine. You know, I changed up the. It's not the same poses, but it's the same thing. It's that stupid fight scene. So I just did a parody of it.
Sure. I get you.
And then you go look at some comic book like this. I mean, this is a comic book. That's exciting. You think it should not work. You got purples on reds, on yellows, on oranges, on light purples, on blues. It works. It's exciting. It stimulates the eye. It agitates you. Come on. Look at that. There's not one flat panel on this page. But then again, this is Jim Starlin. What do you expect? He knows what he's doing. I am actually going to parody this page also. And I'm going to give credit to Jim Starlin in Skunk Girl. I'm going to use this as, you know, when she puts on her costume.
Are you doing like a lot of parody within Skunk Girl, like that kind of stuff?
There's only three. The 3 panel, that one panel. Well, that's not a parody. That's more of a homage to Jim Starlin, which is pretty much an homage to Jack Kirby when he did it on the first cover for Iron Man. I think it was Jack Kirby. Either Jack Kirby or I forget who did that first one where Iron Man's putting on his costume. So I'm doing a little homage to that. She's putting on her costume. Then I have her origin story. 2 panels are taken strictly from Fantastic Four #5. It's pretty much the Doctor Doom explosion. And I will definitely give credit to that. And then the last parody is the Wolverine versus Squirrel Girl. And that's it. Everything else is out of my crazy mind and of course Tank Ferret pushing me to the limit. Like Tank Ferret telling me sucks.
That's right.
Start
throwing stuff.
What did you delete there, Mr. Joshua Hughes? I hear there's a Lorenzo out there scolding Joshua.
Uh-oh.
What's going on over there? Who's deleting who? Oh, Lord.
It's the delete wars.
My goodness. Am I going to have to take away your guys' wrenches?
Pablo says you can do flat panels, just don't do them all. All your panels is flat, and then he said, but also sometimes the script doesn't allow for you to do much more.
Yeah, you just gotta play it smart.
Right.
Rebel Comics is pretty flat.
I mean, there are plenty of comics that have made gangbusters just doing flat panels, and they're mostly in the news strips, but still, like Mary Worth, dude, like that is like almost entirely shot at eye level. There are very few dynamic angles in that comic, and it's still like one of the most syndicated comics of all time, amongst adult readers especially.
To be fair, I've noticed a lot of indie books are flat like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's not very dynamic. You know, once in a while, one flat panel, fine, but especially at the beginning of the book, and that one that I showed, the one I redrew, that was at the beginning of the book, and me and Tank were like, that's gotta go. You can't have a flat panel on the 3rd, 4th page of the comic book. No, we need to spice it up a little bit. All right.
Sure.
Okay, I better. Okay. I think somebody stopped the car.
Yeah, I think somebody did stop a car. The heck was that?
Joshua Hughes saying that Gamotron is giving me consent to delete. No, don't delete. He hasn't done anything right, or her, whatever. Jordan says, wait, Squirrel Girl fought Wolverine? Yeah, she fought Wolverine and she landed every single punch. Like I said, I'm doing a parody. I don't think Skunker was gonna land too many punches on Stuntman. Stuntman
You
is
got a
totally the best of all fighters, so we'll see.
you've got a I Jordan in your chat tonight, huh?
Yes, sir. Haven't seen I Jordan in a while. How you doing, I Jordan?
Hey Jordan, what's up?
Oh,
Hey, it's good to see Jordan out there.
yes, sir. Okay, so I got my fan on, so my stupid paper's flopping all over the place. You guys are gonna see tonight a lot of circles and stick figures.
Are you
There's no
put-
way I'm gonna rush this. I want this to come out perfect. Okay, you guys can make fun of my same perfect.
what are you working on tonight? What's the
Ooh.
plan?
Okay, here's the plan. Hopefully you can see this, Adrian.
I can.
Here, can you see it?
Yep.
This is the plan. 3 panels, 11 by 17s. All the women of Teen Titans. All of them.
Ooh,
So this is not going to be a one-day job. That's for sure.
clearly.
Clearly. You know,
That's gonna be awesome when you're done with it though.
well, I hope it's awesome, and it's going to take me a while, and it's been a while since we did Titans Night. And we do love the Titans here. I mean, X-Men and Titans and Fantastic Four, that was my high school years, you know, when they had the really good stories.
Yeah.
I haven't read Titans in many years, but that was my favorite growing up.
Yeah, I the only Titans I read was Judas Contract before I met Pope Fire.
Well, you know what? You read a really good damn. I think I was a junior in high school when that came out.
Yeah, I was really impressed with it, but then Pope Fire got us reading for like a comic book club. She got us reading the first arc of Teen Titans, and then I think it was like the fourth one, like the fourth volume or something, which is where Starfire and Blackfire go at it.
Mm.
And now I want to like read everything in between. I just haven't got around to it yet.
The Starfire, Blackfire, was that from the early issues of Teen Titans?
It's where I'm trying to think when that would be. I think it's the first time that they fight each other.
Yeah, that's like issues 20 to 25 or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. That was a great storyline.
Mm-hmm.
All of Marv Wolfman and Perez's stuff was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So I had fun reading Teen Titans and X-Men and the X-Men Teen Titans crossover. It's awesome also. When Logan met Logan. Hi, my name's Gar Logan. I heard your name is Logan too. And Wolverine just, I think he didn't even answer him back.
Yeah. Yeah, I was on drawing quartered last night.
How did that go? What did you place?
It's pretty good. Had some fun.
Cool.
Doug
we
was pretty happy.
We noticed Dina was on there.
Yeah, hers turned out pretty good. You know, it was in her own style. It was her style of things.
She only shows up on there now, as ERTs would say.
Well, I think she's limited to where she can go.
She hasn't even shown up on at the altars either.
No.
I'm surprised at that. You know, of all the shows, I would figure she would be on that show.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I know she's been really busy with commissions and motherhood, so.
Okay.
And wifehood, I'm sure. because I talk to her pretty regularly, but she's pretty busy with commission work right now. It's supposed to be
Adrian,
done
is that what you were showing earlier? Was that the lone wolf?
yeah.
That was good. I didn't
Oh,
really
thank
get a
you.
good picture of it.
I could show it again.
Yeah.
Speaking of artists, the Wapo just snuck into the chat.
Yeah, I see that.
Look into the channel.
Channel.
What's up?
What's up?
What's El Guapo?
Oh, Guapo feels crappy.
Oh, really? Take care of yourself.
You sick?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Take care of yourself.
That's cool.
Thank you. Doug
Lone
liked it.
wolf.
Yeah, you did a good lone wolf the other day there, El Guapo.
Yeah, it doesn't look as finished as that one though. Good job.
Oh, thanks. I don't know. I just had this idea, instead of doing your regular like were monsters or whatever, I'd try to do something different. So I came up with like the were bison type characters.
Bison.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Also, I wanted to do a Conan-esque, like Frank Frazetta Conan-esque or something like that. Drawing. So
Cool. Honey, you want to read the chat?
Yeah, I just saw that Edwin's listening to you as he's driving home. So, aloha, Edwin.
Hello, Edwin. I was wondering why, because there was nothing going on tonight. I didn't see any auction going on or anything.
yeah, it's pretty dead tonight. It looks like.
Gameatron is asking I might have to go back up above. But he's asking the real question is, will Manny draw them wearing pants? Meaning that you're drawing all the Teen Titans women.
Well, if you notice, Starfire has no pants. You're gonna see Raven's hip. You're gonna see Wonder Girl's cleavage. That's for sure. No, if they have pants on, they're pants. They don't have pants. KOLE does not have pants. Who else doesn't have pants? Lilith does not have pants. I like the old Lilith. Supergirl doesn't have pants. Tula will not have pants. Yeah, a whole bunch of them won't have pants.
I see a theme in the comics.
Hmm?
No pants.
Well,
Trusty says, "Hello, boys. Miss me? Yuck, yuck, yuck."
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
What's up, Trusty?
What's up,
Trusty.
Trusty? Well, Manny, the reason why you're not going to draw pants on them is because that's Gary Shipman's turf, and you're not going to step on his turf artistically.
No,
it's just not good form.
I don't know. I don't know how to draw pants very well. You guys know that. I suck at pants.
He doesn't wear them while he's drawing either.
Sometimes it's happened.
I don't think I've ever seen you draw a woman that has pants on.
No, I used to draw. Yeah, when you think about it, yeah. When was the last time I drew a woman with?
Yeah, I know what your portfolios look like.
Oh yeah. You want to bring up that portfolio?
Busted.
It's in the safe.
I don't know the combination to the safe.
Oh, it's my father's
I'm
birthday.
unprivy.
It's my father's birthday.
Happy
I
birthday.
know two of the four numbers, then, honey.
No, I said it. The combination to the safe is my father's birthday. It's not.
Oh,
It's not my birthday. Seriously, you don't know? Oh my lord!
Like, I know what year your father was born, honey. I never met the man,
I know.
unfortunately. Sorry.
I know. Well, he.
I can't even remember my own parents' date of birth, let alone somebody else's.
Well, it was easy for me to remember my father's birthday because I was born one day after his birthday. So
That's some timing.
yeah. So that when I was born only 26 minutes after midnight. So the doctor asked my mom if she wanted me to have the same birthday as my father, and she told the doctor, "No, give him his own birthday." You know, my mom was not saying, "No, he's his own person, his own little boy. Let him have his own birthday. I'm not going to have him have the same birthday as his father." You know, so
Your
cool.
mother's a wise woman.
Yeah, she was a strong little woman too. A little woman, very
I
little.
wonder why the Weissner skipped Manny though. You know, like you figured it would be passed down, but somehow Manny just missed that Weiss gene.
You know, I gotta be wise if I married Skunk Girl.
Honey, Trusty's telling you to turn off your autofocus.
I think
Okay,
I think
all
I
right.
think you didn't have a choice but to marry Skunk Girl. I think she felt pity on you. She took you under her wing and she turned you into the man you are now. That's the way it's gonna be written in the comic anyway. So just embrace it.
Man, looks like he was a strapping young man at one point in his life.
Yeah, he was
Yes.
all brawn, no brains. But you know, common sense has slowly seeped in after Skunk Girl has beaten it into him for the last I don't know how many.
Dude, you
Okay.
sound like someone put a sock over your mic.
Yeah, dude.
I'm driving.
Oh, word.
What's up with all these people uh, unsafely driving around?
I'm safely driving around. I got adaptive cruise control, Bluetooth speakers going. That's why it sounds so terrible. Plus, I'm in Washington State traffic, bro. I ain't doing but 8 miles an hour.
Oh,
Oh, well, yeah,
oh
that's a
Lord.
good point.
Well, and you know what? You shouldn't shame me just because I figured out how to plug an easy bake oven into the cigarette lighter. All right, and I like to bake. I like them baking shows, and just because I put a big screen TV up in the windshield doesn't mean it's unsafe. I can multitask.
What's your favorite baking show?
I don't know, dude. I'm just talking out my butt.
You're supposed to play into that.
I don't know. I see. I can't. I don't even know like Cupcake Wars.
There you
That's
go.
a thing, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What's
Sure.
that
My,
one where they grab like the amateur chefs and they're like, hey, recreate this beautiful thing, and it's just like it's terrible. It's such cringe.
the one on Netflix. There's
I
one
think
on
so. The kids
Netflix
watch
called
it all the
Nailed
time.
It. Nailed It.
Yeah, that's it.
I
Yeah,
love
that's the
that
one.
show.
Nailed it.
It's so
Oh, the
funny.
kids love that one. It's hilarious. I'm just like, oh, dude. Oh, you're killing me.
Yeah, they're terrible. My daughter loves all those baking shows. She watches those. And then after she watches them, she wants to bake something usually.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity to get the kids into the kitchen. And
Sure.
of course, if they're ever in the kitchen with me, that means it's math and chemistry time.
Well, my wife has always had our kids in the kitchen with her. Like she cooks a lot, but she's since the my daughter was like 18 months or something, she was cooking with her probably. I don't know. It was early on in the kitchen, so
Yeah, we try to do the same here. You know, get them used to the because you know you're just raising a grown up. That's all you're doing. Just
sure.
teaching a grown up. It's like, hey, look at this grown up world. I'm going to introduce you to it one step at a time.
Isn't
Right,
that a
right.
little misogynist though? Making sure your daughters go in the kitchen.
No, well, see, I think that's misogynist, or it could be misandrist even because most of the award-winning chefs are dudes.
I'm just messing around.
Oh, I know, I know. We don't like drama, but we do like to poke fun at controversy from time to time.
Oh Lord.
speaking of controversy, you guys checked out that Cyberpunk 2077?
Heck yeah.
How about
No.
that soda ad? Was it 16 different flavors? 18 different flavors. That's what it is. I don't know. I have to look at the ad again.
Well, I saw somebody posting about how Cyberpunk was trying to make it so that you could transition from one sex to the other or whatever, but I'm like, yeah, that's Cyberpunk, guys. Like, why are you making a big deal out of that?
Right. Yeah, no, CD Projekt Red and Artel Sorgen are like, it's Cyberpunk. Like, I wanted to share a story with them about how, like, I had a player, this girl. She was, she's kind of new to the whole gaming nerd scene. She was normally one of the, she's one of the popular girls. So she never, like, slummed it with the nerds until she, like, dated one on a dare and fell in love. Really funny story. But, she's sitting there playing a character. We're going through the game stuff and the Cyberpunk, and there's an augment for your naughty bits. It's called Mr. Stud. And they have a feminine version called the Midnight Lady. She goes, while she's making her character, she goes, I want a Mr. Stud. And I'm like, oh, you mean a Midnight Lady? She goes, no, I want a Mr. Stud. And proceeds to expand upon how much her character needs male genitalia. And I'm like, okay, well, it's fine. Cyberpunk. It's supposed to be like transhuman. You're going beyond a regular human experience. You're supposed to be going into the farthest reaches. This is the surface. This is nothing. Oh, you want a sex change? Done. It's Cyberpunk. It's always been one of those places where trans people could go and feel included.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because it's an accepting dystopia. We've dropped our boundaries between each other, our petty boundaries, and now our boundaries are based upon what teams you follow, what brands you buy, and what politicians you vote for. Sounds oddly familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Honey, how's the chat going? Honey,
she's cooking by wildebeests.
She's cooking again. Do I have to go and read the chat?
I'm gonna go to read the chat.
I'll read the chat.
I'm gonna go read the chat.
I won't read the chat. I'm gonna read the chat. Jordan.
He's not reading the chat.
Yeah, I do. Jordan says he loves his quality time with his mom, and Jordan says you're breathtaking. Who is breathtaking?
It's Cyberpunk.
Santa Raven.
Okay.
Santa Raven's
breathtaking. Says you're all breathtaking.
Yeah.
Jordan says you're breathtaking. Joshua says thank you. Santa Raven, the champion, says I'm breathtaking. Jordan says yes, you're a breathtaking dad. Oh my lord.
Yeah, when they did
Raven, your dad, Jordan. Game of Tron said, I'll read the chat. Unfortunately, Game of Tron is not up here. Nobody's going to hear him read the chat.
No, when they did the reveal or whatever in E3 for Cyberpunk, Keanu Reeves is on it. So he stepped on the stage.
Oh, yeah. That guy said, you're breathtaking.
Yeah. So when Tank started bringing that up and people, keyed in on that.
Oh, cool. I just didn't put 2 and 2 together. I'm sorry, E. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
I can't hurt nobody right now. I'm at the mercy of you guys. That's a scary thought.
It's a scary thing.
At the mercy of the traffic.
That's right. And if he's driving an SUV, we all know from media reports from years ago that they drive themselves and they just kill people at random.
Oh Lord.
No. I'm lucky that this one has like adaptive cruise control, so it brakes on its own in case I get sloppy, and it's nice. It's nice to have creature comforts.
Cars just blow up all of a sudden. Just catch on fire.
That happens, and hopefully mine won't blow up. Thanks, Adrian.
No problem.
Yeah,
Yay!
Yeah, Adrian, thanks for scaring E. Yay.
Joker, that's bad. Yay!
Poor E. He's in an exploding car. Is it a Pinto?
It's a Pinto or a Yugo, maybe. I don't know.
Pinto.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And by the way, Ford made the Pintos. Just want to make sure that people understand Ford sucks. But anyway,
Ford was the only U.S. manufacturer that didn't take the money from Obama. Chevrolet sucks.
yeah, you're right about that. Ford did not take.
I can't. Yeah, man, I agree with you. I actually ended up. I bought a whole bunch of stock in Ford just because of that.
Cool.
Just because they didn't take the money.
Yeah.
And I think I bought the stock at like 60 cents a share or something.
Smart man.
Oh, nice.
And yep, it went then. Ford stock went down to 60 cents a share. All of it dropped, and then in about 4 months later, that stock was back up to like $16.
Yeah. He's smart man. Smart man.
I bought a few things.
I own some as well. I am mad at that.
And I'd never done anything like that before. I was just like, I respected it because, I mean, I'm all about individual responsibility. I don't think that corporations should get bailed out. They're like anybody else. No one's coming to bail me out.
Yep.
If I make bad business decisions.
Right.
And so I respected that. One thing I can say about, even though I own a Chevy took the money and ran.
Well, I'm partial to Ford because of Mustangs, so.
Well, you got your Ford family, you got your Chevy family, you got your Chrysler families, you got your whatever's. I was brought up in a Ford family. That's all.
My father-in-law made a living off of. He was a body man, but he made a living off of restoring Mustangs.
Cool. I'm restoring 2 right now. Well, I was restoring 2 until I started doing my skunk girl.
What year?
I got a 65 and a 68.
My wife has a 66 coupe.
Cool. Well, yeah, I only got coupes. I don't have the fastbacks. The fastbacks are hard to find, and nobody wants to sell them. And when they do want to sell them, they sell them for expensive. It's like I can't afford those.
Yeah, my father-in-law has a few.
I'm still looking for my 1970 Ford Mustang fastback. It's my ultimate car. I don't need no Ferrari or whatever's. And I could actually get a mint condition one for less than 40 grand. So it's not like, oh, my dream car is so expensive.
Sure, yeah.
But there's no way I'm going to find one on the island. I see them. I look at eBay all the time.
Yeah, actually, my father-in-law's cousin, I believe it is. He lives on the island, and he did Mustangs as well.
Yeah, I just saw a Mustang on auction on eBay in Tacoma. I have somebody in Tacoma now that might be able to help me. Have a Chevy guy go check out a Mustang.
There you go.
Funny enough, I'm just driving by the Ford dealership in Tacoma.
And that's all he's doing, driving by.
Zana wanted the Josh Chris Art. Is that a Josh Chris Art? A wild Josh Chris Art?
Is that the Copic kid in here?
Yeah, that's me. What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, Josh?
Oh, well, Well, right now we got 3 artists going. You can't really see what I'm doing. I'm just doing blue lines, so that's why I'm not on me that much tonight. You know, we do have Adrian doing some very spiffy guy in a hat. And we did have it on El Guapo for a while, so now we're on Adrian. What you working on there, Adrian? Tell everybody what you're working on. Well, first before we do that, how are you doing, Josh?
Oh, I'm here, man. You know, just the family and I actually got to go and hang out at the zoo today. So my little girl got to see animals for the first time.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice. Yeah, she's pretty excited about that one.
Awesome. What was her favorite?
The giraffe.
Wow.
Well, they have feeding giraffe, and so the giraffes were really, really close. And we were in line to feed the giraffe, and then the giraffe decided, I'm done. And so we were next, and I was like, dadgummit. And so we didn't get to feed it, but she got to really see it real close.
That's how it always is for us. We get up in line to feed the giraffe. By the time we get there, it's fed.
So, but it was still pretty neat. I mean, she had a good day.
Cool. And what was your favorite animal, Josh?
I don't know about that one.
You don't
Josh
have
likes Wookiees.
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 Come on, there's got to be one animal that you gotta see every time you go to the zoo.
Well, that's the first time I've been to the zoo in 4 years. So
Well, only 4 years. Damn, it's been so long since I took my son to the zoo.
well, I took the youngest son. When I took the boy whenever he was younger, and then that's the last time I got to go. I don't know. I don't really care for our zoo very much. I mean, now they have a snow leopard, which that's pretty cool.
Cool.
I'm just waiting for the red panda, and then my wife will go crazy, and I'll have to figure out some way to pay somebody for her to touch it. Because there's one zoo in the United States you can go to that allows you to have a close encounter with a red panda.
Cool.
So I don't know. I had to investigate to figure out which one it is, but there is one that allows you to do it.
Cool.
Did not know that. Yeah, Honolulu has a pretty good zoo. I've been to there before.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, the safari is not bad at all for being in. I mean, it's not a big zoo, but it's pretty decent.
Yeah,
You know?
no.
I mean, it does have some interesting animals. I mean, we do have a Komodo dragon and stuff.
Yeah,
Super cool.
Yeah, we have a Komodo dragon now. That's happened.
Our zoo just got him one of those too.
Yeah, my favorite when I was a kid, I always told my mom, we need to go see the Black Panther. I want to see the Black Panther. So I got to see the Black Panther and the alligators. I don't know why.
We have an albino alligator.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's like about 10 feet long now.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah, they're kind of greenish though because they're always in the algae and stuff. They're weird.
I don't know. I'm a bats. I love bats. I think bats are fascinating.
Interesting.
And we have fruit bats at our zoo, and we also have vampire bats. And my kids were going crazy about the vampire bats. They were actually had little bowls of blood for them to eat on. And my son was going crazy. He's like, "That's blood." I'm like, "Yeah, it is. Yeah, quit going crazy, buddy. It's animal blood most likely." And my wife was like, "What if they make the volunteers donate blood?" I'm like, "That's kind of crazy. That's a little gross."
I like the way she thinks.
Yeah, I know. I was like, "Oof." And they had orangutan. Actually, they have 2 orangutans, and both one would like see little kids and just kind of like stare at them. And if the kids weren't interacting with the orangutan, he would reach up and tap the glass. And then the kids would, start talking and touch the glass and stuff. And then they stopped, and he looked at my daughter, and he like tapped the glass towards her, and I was like, he wants you to talk to him. And then the other one, he would walk with the kids as they would walk down the glass. He'd walk with them. They'd turn around and walk the other way, and he'd walk down with them.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. But like I said, we have a whole new snow leopard thing, and the snow leopard has see-through tubes that he can walk over top of the path area, and he can come down one spot, and he can be within like touching distance of people. Of course, they have it blocked off to where you can't, but still, I mean, he's right there at eye level, and then he can go back up to his little enclosure area.
That's cool. Our snow leopards never show up. They're always hiding.
Yeah, they had what was it? They have a wolf there, a maned wolf or manned wolf, however you say it. I've never seen
a man wolf at the zoo.
Yeah, he has a huge enclosure, and yeah, I've never seen him there. What was else I've never seen? They had a lynx. I've never seen it there. We weren't going to see the jaguar, and because he just was not there, and all of a sudden he just pounces right up his little like the holding area and starts like eating all the little treats that the people had left out there for him to eat. And I was like, that's cool. I mean, he came out, and I was like, ooh. That's horrifying. Which part? That the enclosure is like eye level is pretty neat. I mean, they're not very big cats. But yeah, he's right there. I mean, people were just going crazy watching him walk around, and people, of course, standing in front of his big enclosure that has glass so we can see all of it. But he never went down there. He liked to stay in the tube and walk around.
I remember one time we went to the zoo. We went to the chimpanzee enclosure, and this one chimp was just going nuts, was banging on the glass. I was like, holy smokes, it was crazy. Remember that, honey? If you're still here. She's still here. She's gone.
No, she's gone.
She's gone.
Yeah, but KG joined.
I know. Silent KG is here.
Do you have it locked on somebody?
Yeah, it's locked on me right now. I just
I got rolled out. It was fun hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, when my sister came and visited us, we took the kids and her to the zoo, and we got to witness gorillas fighting each other at the zoo.
Oh my!
Did you need it to be locked on you or something?
Well, I was testing out something. That's all I was going to do. I was testing out whenever I speak what image comes up, because I try to change my image for tonight.
Okay. You want to try that?
It still shows up as my icon on the bottom. Whenever I go to Google Hangouts, it's a different icon.
Oh, a raven right now. You got a raven.
Mm-hmm.
And see, like I said, yeah, that doesn't show up on YouTube. That's what I was afraid of. All right.
Yeah, it doesn't show up on YouTube for some reason. Yeah, but these two gorillas were fighting each other, and one of them had a stick and was like swinging at the other one with a stick, and all of a sudden you saw this big silverback come charging at both of them, grabbed both of them and threw them to the side, basically to break it up, because he was like the boss pretty much. But it was pretty wild because they were like jumping off of trees and stuff at each other and just hitting each other with their fists and everything. It was crazy. Really put into perspective what kind of damage those guys could do to a human.
I'll go watch Animal Planet and watch all those crazy shows where I came in an inch of my life.
Oh, yeah.
Like, well, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it.
Me and my
wild animals.
Me and my wife's favorite new show is a show called Alone.
Alone?
Yeah, it's where they take 10 people and put them out in the middle of the woods of nowhere, and then they have to survive. They get 10 different items for survival, but there's no limit to the days that they survive. They just have to survive till there's one of them left, and then the one that's left gets $500,000.
How much?
$500,000.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, but it's I mean, they're practically starving by the end of it. It's crazy.
Yeah, what's $1 million gonna do when your freaking kidneys are shutting down because you didn't get enough nutrition?
Well, the
That's
one we watched, they were in Mongolia, and they were there up to the winter time of Mongolia, and like all the food source started running out on them. It was nuts.
I was like, all the money in the world is not gonna buy you health.
Yeah,
Health is
the
worth
one,
a lot more than
one,
money.
the newest season that we're watching now, because we're going back and watching like all the previous seasons. They're on Vancouver Island, and the first day, there's a guy that was actually from my hometown. He was on the season. The first day, he was in his like tent, his tarp tent, and there were bears right outside of his tarp tent. So the next day he left. He quit.
That's pretty cool.
That was a smart guy.
Yeah.
I don't think
The reason we started watching it though was because I had a relative that actually he was on the newest season, but he broke his leg and broke his foot on the first episode, and he was out after that.
All right, what do we got in the chat? Well, Breathe with Skunkero is in the chat. Say, yeah, she remembers the chimpanzee going crazy. Yep. My wife's asking, are they naked or do they have clothes on, Adrian?
No, it's not Naked and Afraid. It's real survivalists that know what they're doing. But
okay,
even people that know what they're doing are just.
Joshua is saying, is it a fight to the death?
Guerrilla combat.
It's like starving to the death.
Starving to the death. KG saying hello to the VIP. I, Jordan, must be watching the same show as you. And Breedable Skunk Girl says hello to KG. And we are caught up. How you doing, KG?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Did you go to work today?
Yes, I did.
Because you didn't come and do what you usually do.
I know, they had me busy.
I was like, I miss my KG. He didn't come over and see me today.
I know, they had me busy all today.
Hey, excuse me, guys. I'm gonna pop out. I need to end it tonight. But it's good seeing y'all, you guys, and
good.
You guys have a good day and enjoy your weekend.
Take care of
yourself. You too.
Take care of yourself. Get some rest.
Thanks, man.
I thought it was quiet because I was roboting out.
No,
that happens to me sometimes.
What's happening is everybody's kind of busy today. We don't have ERTs fell out. Did he?
Yeah, I don't know what his issue was. He sounded his connection sounded really bad.
Well,
he's on his driving around in his car.
He's driving
home. Yeah, he's not home yet, so that's why he's bad. It was pretty cool in the green room. He sounded pretty good, but once we went on air, it kind of like muffled him. It was weird. Maybe it was where he was driving. Who knows?
I say it was Illuminati. It's been confirmed.
Really?
And Big Brother and tinfoil hats. I have them for sale at my store.
Okay.
Hey,
Illuminati
never
confirmed.
pass up a good opportunity.
Okie dokie.
That's why I always wondered why Alex Jones didn't like sell tinfoil hats, dude. Man, you are missing out. even if just a joke novelty item, but there are people who buy that stuff for serious.
So have you seen that Weird Al Yankovic video?
Oh,
Foil?
yes, absolutely.
About what?
Foil.
Oil?
Foil.
Foil.
Like aluminum foil?
Aluminum
Like
foil.
tin
Yeah.
foil?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I have not seen it. How old is it?
It's probably been out for about maybe a year.
No, I did not see it.
It's one of his newer ones.
I did not see it.
Yeah, it was off his new album, Mandatory Fun.
Well, do you mean Alex Jones or Bill Hicks?
Wait, is there a difference?
No. Did you ever see pictures of video or pictures of Alex Jones in the 90s?
No.
That guy
That's
was
right. Oh,
ripped.
yeah, that's right. The Alex Jones Bill Hicks conspiracy.
Yeah. But no, seriously, like in the 90s, if you ever find like any pictures of him, he was ripped.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know if it was 90s, but I did see when he was a little bit younger. Yeah, he was a big dude.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever watched Greg Gutfeld. That guy
Yeah.
was ripped back in
Yeah.
the 90s. I mean, he was an editor for one of the fitness magazines. He was an editor for Maxim magazine. Yeah, he was.
I didn't know he
ripped.
I didn't know he did the editing for Maximum back in the day.
Yeah, I mean he's been around, but he was being interviewed. I think he was on Fox too when he was back in the 90s or something, and they showed him, and he came on as some kind of fitness guru and talking about fitness and stuff like. And he was like super young. I'm like, hey, that's Greg Gutfeld. Oh, he's freaking ripped.
That's crazy.
A pretty damn good body for a small little dude. Always talking about his massive sidekick.
Oh, I think I triggered Jordan by making the Bill Hicks joke.
Why? What is Jordan saying?
He said, no, Adrian, Alex is Alex, not Bill Hicks.
Oh,
that's what they want you to think, Jordan. That's what they want you to think.
You guys must be doing some really awesome drawing because the chat is mesmerized by all of you.
I don't know. I'm just drawing 20s gangsters.
I'm drawing circles and squares and cylinders and stuff. Boring stuff. Oh my goodness! I'm actually drawing nude women. They have no clothes on.
I would like to take the time to remind the chat to hit the like button if possible.
Yes, please hit the like button. I don't think
share.
I really think it does nothing.
No, it doesn't.
It does nothing. All it is, hey, let's get the monkeys to do something. Hey, look, they're stupid enough to do it. Hit the like button. Yeah, I guess it would do something if you got like thousands of likes, but if you only got 5 to 100 likes, I don't think it does anything.
I don't know. It's supposed to promote.
Yeah, right. I don't think they're gonna promote us little guys.
Yeah.
We don't have enough weight to trigger the algorithm.
We don't have what they want to promote either. We're too nice.
Yeah, we have just enough weight to promote the algorithm amongst people who already subscribe but have not hit that notification bell. So make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure that it's like full and has like little sound waves coming off of it.
Yeah.
Because other than that, you're not going to actually receive your notifications. YouTube keeps changing up how that thing works.
And truly, even if you do that, you may still not receive your notifications.
That's true. So make sure you hit that like button to make sure you receive your notifications. Yeah, I just found this out this last week. That's weird.
And make sure you guys actually see if you guys are still subscribed to me. Because seriously, within the last month, I'm losing just as much as people as I'm gaining. It's weird. It's like I'm just stuck at 680, 679. I lose like 2 to 3 people a day, and I gain 2 to 3 people a day. So it's like, I don't know what the hell's going on. You know, never used to happen like that before. You know, you would lose maybe 1 a week or 2 a week, but not every single day you're losing and gaining the same amount of people. It's weird.
That sounds like something off on YouTube more than anything.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've even had people that I was subscribed to just taken away. You know, it's like, hey, I'm not subscribed to it. You know, why? What the hell's going on here? I know I didn't not subscribe to this person.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens.
I see a wild riding cardinal.
You got a wild cardinal? What up, Ryan?
How's everybody doing today?
We're doing fine. How are you doing,
man? How you doing?
Doing good. Doing good.
We have a great Canadian in the house, people.
Yeah. So Caius is in demand. How's it doing in demand, man?
I've actually been away from the internet for almost like a week, so so I haven't. Well, I just haven't had any time to actually plug stuff because I'm now back on the job hunt trail.
Oh no!
Oh, dig it.
So that's always fun.
Yeah, that's
so make sure you folks back Caius.
Yeah, the more you back it as an American, the more money I get as a Canadian. So it's awesome. It's like peso levels, man. The more you commit, the better it is for me. But how's everybody doing tonight?
We're doing great.
Good, man.
Good.
But the chat is very quiet tonight.
Not so chatty?
Eerily
Not so chatty.
Not chatty.
You know what it is? We don't have ERTs over here. That's why.
Yeah, he pumps it up.
He
And the
pumps up the jam.
And the
Pumps it
trolls
up.
are staying
Keeps
away
it
tonight
pumping.
too. That's why. The trolls are not to be seen yet. Notice I said yet. I said yet.
Okay.
But I didn't say they could be lurking. So anytime they could appear.
So I can keep my hopes up then.
Yep, you can keep your hopes up.
Okay. Good.
And always happen at a drop of a moment. Just watch out. Jody Raven has clothes on. What's going on here?
What's that?
Only Raven has clothes on. Everybody else is naked as jaybirds.
Well, that's because Raven is awesome, and all the others are just being rude. I mean, come on now. Jeez.
Oh,
Raven.
man.
Manny, I do not envy your task of coloring this.
Yeah, well,
it's going to be fun because I am trying to make sure that it is all nice and easily defined and whatnot. So.
It's just I've done it before when I got multiple characters. It just takes a long time. I mean, you can do it fast and half-ass it, but who the hell wants to do that? You know, got to do it correct.
Well, yeah, and that these characters are all intertwined and mixed up and piled on top of each other,
which always makes it fun.
So you're saying that there's an orgy of superheroes?
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh my lord!
I would say that there is a mess of superheroes.
Would you say there is a plethora?
Yeah, we will go plethora.
A plethora of mandibles.
Do you know what a plethora is? What? Once again, I'm not as intelligent as you are.
Is this one of those times when you are upset about something else, but you take it out on us?
He's a racist.
Is it because it is your birthday? No.
Oh, that's great.
Oh Lord.
We just love the three amigos.
That's right.
Three Amigos. I have not seen the Three Amigos in us. So, oh no, Lord, watch out. We know who just showed up in the chat. We ignore her.
Oh boy. And now I have to go look since I
Oh,
set down the pad for a minute.
Dude, you know if there's Titans on, and you know who's gonna show up.
She says Teen Titans?
Yeah.
There she is.
Yeah.
Only the girls. Only the girls.
Only the girl. Oh, here, just to trigger her. It's gonna be a triptych. All right. It's gonna be a triptych, and look who's in the middle. Look who takes front and center. That's right. She takes front and center.
No, center, not front.
And even, oh yeah, not front, but she is the center. And we even have TERRA above STARFIRE.
Ooh, them.
She says, "Can I has?"
Can I has? What is that?
Of course she wants it because it has
I
Starfire
think she wants it.
She wants to has that like a cat wants to has a cheeseburger.
Well,
Can I have that for the wall?
Do you see how many characters are going to be on this Pope? There is going to be 19 characters that I have to draw. Yeah, this is all the.
It's going to cost you at least $19.
Yeah.
That's how much.
You are a funny man there, Hank.
Well, I didn't say what kind of dollars. It's going to be 19 grown-up dollars.
Oh,
remember, grown-up dollars is a solid C note.
And you know,
or it could be, you know, if you get it on a discount, you can get it in teenage dollars, which are $20 bills. Well, because inflation, you know, kids' dollar is $5 now, man.
Yeah.
You know, $5 buys what a dollar did when I was a kid. Now I understand what my parents were talking about. I really do.
I even had to go and check on the darn list to see who the hell was females in the Teen Titans. Yeah,
so where's KOLE? Do you have KOLE in there?
KOLE is in there. Yes, KOLE is there. There's
See,
KOLE.
you could have a really get wild and have a lot of fun and just gender bend the rest.
No. No, it's not gonna be like that. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna stick with the original characters, how they looked. And I'm taking the costumes that I like. So it's not gonna be yeah, how come that's like I got Steel in there. Okay, so why does Starfire have her old costume if there's Steel with the new costume? No, I'm just gonna go with what I like. So that's what it is. And like even Lilith, I went with Lilith's original costume. Even though it's from the 60s, I like that 60s costume. It looks super cute. You know, I'm not going with that weird costume that she's got now when she's Omen. No, I'm not going to do that. And if I do this right, this might be one of those pieces of artwork that might be one of the centerpieces if I ever do more cons. My other Teen Titans did pretty well. I did the original Teen Titans as a poster.
I'm sure those sell pretty good.
Yeah. And my Starfire by herself did well too.
That'll make someone happy to hear.
Well, if anything, I'm I might make a poster out of it. You know, just make a nice poster
so that we all can have it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I can keep the original to myself. Mwahahaha.
Yes.
You guys ever heard of Felix Comic Art?
No, never heard.
Okay, it's a comic art auction site.
Okay, don't know that, but Hope Fire saying need more Argent. Cassie Sanders, isn't Cassie Sanders a Wonder Girl? Anybody knows?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so Ms. Marvel, Ms. Martian is on there. Wonder Girl 2 is on there. Ravager is there. Yeah, I got them all. I got Argent. She's on this page. Argent is in the front. So yeah, I did do my research. Miss Popey. And yes,
She is a Titan super fan, dude.
Yep.
Like, her
Yep.
level of
Donna, Pantra, Bumblebee, Starfire, Raven, Lilith, they're all on this poster. Yep.
Hope Fire is an example of what a fan is. Like,
I'm actually drawing Wonder Girl 2 right now, Hope Fire.
her fandom of Teen Titans is admirable.
I'm a fan. She's a super fan. Super fans are like, they're the leaders of fan clubs, man. They're the people who actually take the time to start that kind of stuff.
Would you call her a fanatic?
Well, you know, it's where the term comes from. You know, are you blue team? You green team? If you're Justinian, you're all about that green team. And if your name is Khosrow, you like to come in, take over the green team and the blue team, and make the green team lose in game after game after game. Well, you're busy dealing with some Visigoths or something. Yeah.
Cool.
History is fun.
Joshua says, I would call her that. Why are you being so mean?
You call her lots of things, though. So
yeah, Joshua is mean to her.
Sorry. Just a tainted source is all.
Mean to her, but we're pretty mean to Joshua in the Discord at times.
Well, that's why I'm not in Discord anymore. I got rid of that crap. I was like, it's too much drama and stuff. Like, I don't need that.
Well, we heard Joshua's voice in Discord one time.
It wasn't a robot?
It was not a robot, but it was not what any of us expected either, and we're still questioning if it was real.
Was it squeaky or was it deep?
I don't know if I should say.
Was it a man or a mouse?
Slightly mouse-like, maybe younger than what we expected sounding.
How are you doing, guys?
Nah, it was fine. It just, we didn't expect it to be the voice that we heard. We expected something else. I think he was trolling us, though, to be honest.
Okay, who's whispering sweet nothings into their microphone? Move the microphone a little bit away from your mouth, please.
Yeah. Sorry.
I don't know who's doing that. Just watch out, because it sounded like we had Darth Vader on here.
Which would be cool.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
But
if it's the original Darth Vader from the 3 original movies and from Rogue One, that's the only Darth Vaders that we actually like on this show.
That's right.
All other Darth Vaders
are just imitators.
Yeah. All other
the real Darth Vader, please stand up.
And we don't like the special editions either. You have to go with the original cuts.
Well, I like the Darth Vader from Rebels. Star Wars Rebels.
Never saw
it. Oh, dude, yeah, no, you got to watch Star Wars Rebels. I'm still trying to get caught up on it. I just can't watch it right now because it actually grabs my full attention. It's actually
you
that
need to
good.
be doing things. Do I have to crack the whip?
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I don't get to watch Star Wars. I haven't watched Star Wars Rebels in jeez, almost a year.
Last Star Wars cartoon I watched was Clone Wars.
Season 7 coming back.
I was gonna say Clone Wars is coming back.
Yeah,
Baby.
that's what I heard. Did you guys
That
hear
was
the
George
rumor?
Lucas just let loose, man. That was all him.
Yeah, I liked Clone Wars, the show. It was a good show.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys hear the rumor that that's going around about X-Men?
No.
No.
They're talking. There's a rumor that they're trying to get the original X-Men animation team back to do another season to continue where they left off.
Ooh, with a real budget this time, because what they did last time, they did on no budget.
Right.
So I that was a very amazing team for what they did with the money they had.
Plus, they were fighting the studios for the overall concept of actually having episodes that carried from one to the next. The studios didn't want anything to do with that. They were just like, no, single episodes, 22 minutes, wrap it up. And they were just like, no, have you read a comic book before?
It's a soap opera. Come on.
Hey, Manny, we got spot for another mystery guest on this cover here. As I'm looking at it. Do I fill it with one of our reserves, or do I put one of those blank bodies there to be optioned off?
Do you? Where? Well, you gotta. We'll talk about it later. I gotta find out where this person is gonna be.
All right. Well, they're going to be under Darwin.
Under Darwin,
which is.
I don't even know where Darwin is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't even know where.
Yeah, it's inside the ERT's Darwin birds triangle. It's a small spot.
ERT
I could just
bird triangle.
Yeah, it's in between. It's in the lower of the middle.
Well, I know where Trigger and KG is. I just don't. I know where Booster is, but I don't know where. Well, show me later.
Okay, I will.
Show me later.
I'll just draw on a blank body for now, so we can always fill it with whatever.
Well, I mean, you got all the SJWs done already? Are they?
No, I don't have all of them in here yet.
Do the girls first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do the girls. Do Tuntris and Tempest. Yeah. The lightning bolt and the African American girl. Put her on there.
Yeah. I'll do that.
And actually, I think I sent you Tigress too.
Yeah.
There's that, but she's not going to be in the book. But I did send you that. She can go on the cover too, and people can go, "Oh, he copied Tigra." Duh, yeah. When I was in high school, yeah.
Right now, I'm just kind of finishing in Avani, as she's laying on top of your Herculean dude, all bent over backwards because she is KTFO, as they like to say.
The hell is KTFO?
Knock the F out.
Okay, cool. It's as long as Trigger and KG have a smile on their face.
Oh no, they have. So I actually really just want to take a little snip to a picture of this and post that.
Dude, but you know what? You know what the funny part is? That is the most SJW crap on that cover, dude.
Which is funny because it's also my favorite part of this whole cover are the two birds taking a selfie during all of this chaos.
That is just so wrong. It's like, why are they still alive? Why everybody else is dead except for those two stupid birds?
Right. No, I think I did a good job on drawing trigger too. I think I did a good job on that.
I'll have to check that out.
I guess we gotta leave the animals alive so we don't get hit by PETA or something.
Well, all the well, it's what's funny is that you're gonna enjoy it because Skunk Girl is Booster's got a good news bad news thing going on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, good news. He's kind of smooshed up against one of Scalpel Zero's bobs. Bad news is that Skunk Girl's foot is right on his groin.
Oh boy.
No, there's attention to detail put in here, folks. There's a reason why the foundation took a hot minute. Is because a lot of I'm gonna move this over 2 inches, like in real life size for moving. Like I need to move the kiwi over 2 inches. This needs to go over there 6 inches. Okay, good. It's perfect. No, that needs to be draped up more. That needs to drape down further. So as I'm done with the whittling and I'm into the actual carving in the detail on this.
He says, sorry for the abrupt exit.
Did he get home or is he still driving?
I don't know. He just apologized for the exit.
No problem.
He texted it, so I hope he's home.
Hope so. He's home. He's trapped. He's got to do his manly duty now. He has to do time with the spousal unit. Oh boy. Is that a military thing?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
What?
Spousal unit.
Oh yeah, spouse unit, household 6 or household 9, whatever your commander's designation number is on the radio.
Okay.
I was in 1-8 Cav, which is armored cavalry, though technically it was more like armor, so ours was 6. The guys down the street, the 7th Cavalry guys, theirs was 9, so you just never knew what the heck number you were gonna get. The wife is also referred to as the home base commander.
Cool.
My wife would like that title.
Right, it's like, yeah, no. I dare say that whoever runs the domestic affairs, which is why, hey guys, get in there, do that dadding. You got to get in there and do that dadding. You can't just go out there and make that money and expect to get respect.
Cool.
You got to get that dadding in there.
Yep.
You must show that you can make sane and wise decisions that are for the common good. So maybe not spruce up the man cave and go spruce up your kid's toy collection. Or spruce up their life experience and go take them somewhere. Do some dadding.
Yeah, I take my daughter on dates all the time. It's been harder since we've had a baby, because I don't know. It's just hard to leave the house with the baby's getting the age now though where we can take. I'm gonna be able to start taking her to places and stuff more often. But beforehand, I used to take my daughter on what we would call daddy-daughter dates every month or twice a month or so.
KG, you're about to emu somebody.
I assume everybody's concentrating right now.
Hi, Jordan.
Yeah, I am right now. I'm
Good night, I Jordan. I Jordan's leaving.
Yeah,
Good
hi,
night,
Jordan's
Jordan.
going to bed.
See you later, brother. I Jordan.
Good to
Said,
see you.
Later, hi, Jordan.
Everybody's saying good night to I Jordan. Cool. Haven't seen him around for a while.
I say.
What's the for? What's going on there?
Oh, I'm just looking at stuff, man. I just set the page down for a second.
KG or Joshua, can you guys put in the link for the Indiegogo sign up page? Which I haven't even promoted that to you. That's pretty bad on my part.
You should totally do that.
Yeah. So if you guys go over to the Indiegogo, KG or Joshua put it in there. Both of you guys can put it in there, which would be pretty awesome. You can sign up. There you go. KG already did it. Look at that. How fast. So he's on it. That is why he's the mighty wrench, and that's why he's going to keep his wrench, as always. Gone over to the Indiegogo page. You sign up. All you guys got to do is just put in your email, and there's no purchase necessary. You're not obligated to back the book, but if you do back the book, you will get a free trading card exclusive only to these people that sign up, and you will get a free poster. All right, a little pinup, just a little pinup, nothing big, nothing humongous, but you will be eligible to get that. And only for people that sign up before it goes on Indiegogo. Once it goes on Indiegogo, that's going to be done. That will go away, that perk. So guys, just go over there, just sign up. That's all you need to do. I haven't gone recently to see how many people signed up, but there was a whole bunch of people signed up. And the first person who signed up was awesome. I'm not going to say who it was, but that was awesome. Thank you for signing up first. It was kind of cool looking at, oh, he's the first one to sign up. That's amazing. Yeah. And he's a really cool guy because he's always retweeting my stuff and always liking my stuff. Great guy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep. Santa Raven, you're so nice.
Santa Raven is like is epic. They are my #1 fan outside of your household. Because my #1 fan is the Pope Rogue.
Pope Rogue.
There's no competition for that.
Pope Rogue. Yep, Pope Rogue is Tank's #1 fan. And he was a fan of Tank Ferret because when first time I met Tank Ferret was on Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition, second Fan Edition. So we went head to head with each other. And Pope Rogue voted for me, but he said, I like that guy Tank better. I was like, I voted for you, Pa, but I like the guy Tank better. He has better art than you. I'm like, well, thank you for being so truthful.
Excuse me while I dig this knife out of me.
I relayed to Manny that my daughter liked his picture better than she liked mine. And so I was like, hey, what did you want to just trade kids, dude, and get it over with?
Yeah,
Man,
like, seriously?
Your kids are traitors.
Oh, no, they're just brutally honest. They're not traitors.
Yeah.
They're honest. They're like, he's like, did you see what he drew? It was so cool how he drew the Starfire. I'm like, yeah, I see how cool it is. And then when I watched the show again, because I really didn't look to see what was going on at the time, trying to concentrate, and I looked at Tank's work, and I'm like, I thank God for Tank's horrible camera. I was like, I don't think I would have won that night if he had a better camera. I was like, oh, dude, that setup was horrible. Nobody could see your work. Yeah.
Oh, nobody could see anything. That was my phone.
Dude, it was like, oh, thank God I came in, because nobody knew who the hell I was that day. I mean, at least you were there a little longer than me. I don't know how long you knew everybody on there, but I had no clue. I mean, I think I knew about you guys the week before. I caught the show. I don't know how I caught the show. I was like, wow, there's a fan edition to the pro edition. Oh, that's pretty cool. Who's this Rick Piper guy? I need to know this guy. I bet he knows how to get on the show. How am I going to do that? I know. Send some fan art to him. You'll get a kick out of that. And that's the first time I sent Rick fan art. Was I did his whole. He had a video where he had 7 of his characters. So I figured, okay, that must be his, and he called them the Holy Warriors. So I made like a JLA cover, and I sent that to him. And I don't even know if he still has that on his website, but it was fun to see him rip apart my artwork. I was like, oh, okay, did I anger him? I mean, he was grateful for the artwork, but he did have a little critique, which was fine.
Yeah, no, he's the guy who owns the IP, so
he critiqued my work, you know. I was like, that's cool. So I fixed it, you know. I was a good student. I listened to what he said needed to be fixed, and I fixed it. And then he said, no, you didn't have to fix it. I'm like, why not? I'll fix it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Were you on the first stream, Tank?
With
I'm trying to remember. No, the first drawn and quartered.
I don't think you were.
I was I think I made the second
one.
Yeah, second and third one. I made it, and that's because.
Man, he is roboting out.
Yeah, he just wrote
Nasser in the chat.
Why is Nasser saying that? Well, that's kind of weird. Why is he saying that? Why would he say a word like that? You're not. KG, don't tell me you're gonna. Is because everybody's not hailing him? We don't. We usually don't hail here. The only person that hails is people in the chat hail each other.
Yeah, we don't hail.
Yeah, people on the panel don't hail. People in the chat do. What the hell is this donut chan again? You trolled Mr. Piper this morning with that, Joshua. We're not gonna do that on my show. We don't troll on my show. You guys know that. You know. And so we got KG ready to take you out at any time.
So yeah, Kat drew this picture of a donut, and Raven decided to make that donut the head of it. There was a process to that. But long story short, that is now the profile picture of Donut Chan. We love Donut Chan.
Okay.
Donut Chan is delicious.
Okay, is it pronounced Donut Chan or Donut Chan?
I don't know. It depends on where you're from in Japan. I would have to gander because
Chan should be Chan.
Accents. Both are valid, actually.
Yeah. Iko-chan, Iko-chan. It's Chan. You white people pronouncing it wrong again.
What can I say? Really honkified.
Oh, Nasser was saying don't hail me because Raven said hail to him.
Oh.
Well, we can always hail you.
All right. Well, I guess it's the other option. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah. So I was trying to think who was if you were in the first drawn and quartered or not. I know me and Pixel were, but I can't think of who else was in there.
No, just got to go back and see who was on there. Don't do it now. Stay here. Watch this
I'm
amazing artist. Watch these amazing artists.
I,
And do you remember what? Well, I told you guys what we drew. We drew Starfire.
you drew, yeah.
Was that
This,
the first one?
No, the second one we drew Starfire. Yeah.
Okay,
That
yeah,
was-
that's the one I did. It was the first one I did.
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
Starfire, and that's why your Starfire was coming to the cloud, and my Starfire was in front of a space scene. Yeah. And of course, I was channeling my inner George Perez.
I want to
Yes,
say the first
yes,
one.
you were.
I want to say the first one we drew was Rogue.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Because I always remember what the hell Booster was doing, going, is this a joke stream?
Yep.
What the heck is going on here? This guy is, I thought he was a special kid.
Well, to be fair, he is a special kid.
What are you
was like-
doing, Manny?
I'm like, oh no, why are they letting this special person on there? Why is he drawing? Oh, I feel so bad for him. And then I figured it out halfway through. I was like, oh, it's a shtick. Okay, I get it. But when you first tuned into it, I was like, what is going on? 'Cause I had no clue who you guys were, you know.
Sure.
It's just, you know, trying to learn all these personalities and stuff. Like, okay.
We didn't know who we were either.
Yeah, I didn't know who you guys were at all. And that's after that, I think I don't know if I appeared on, no, I had to appeared on Rick's show before I appeared on that show. Yeah, I was on Rick's show first, and that's where I met Chester and Pixel and all
Really?
the guys. Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
how I,
realize that you were on that show first.
yeah, that's how I got onto the fan edition, was going on that show. And it was actually Rick was talking with Chester about it. He was showing Chester and Pixel the artwork that I sent to him, and then from there they invited me onto the fan edition. Yeah.
Huh.
Many months ago. Phew.
Oh,
Many
man,
moons.
Many
It's a while
months ago.
back.
Way back in October, dude. Dude, that's long time ago. Wow.
And oh, so far away.
How time has flown. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
And then I appeared on the pro show and drew Lobo on a dolphin.
That's right.
I really have
Probably
to go.
the most memorable picture ever done on the Pro Edition, because it's like, dude, pick a Pro Edition picture that comes into your mind. Dude, it's that.
I was in Florida at that time, and I did a draw along, and this was the logo that I drew.
I
The draw along because I couldn't get on the show at the time.
Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Well, I know for
But,
sure that I'm going to revisit that logo picture and redo it.
It was a cool concept.
Because the gun didn't come out the way I wanted it to. The funny part was I did too much. I bit off a lot in 2 hours. It was a Lobo, a dolphin, a space scene, a gun, and a chain. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see you do that in 2 hours. I mean, I did it. It was decent, but I know if I put some time into it, like a few days into it, that'll be a pretty cool poster.
Right.
And I was very respectful when I was on that show, because I was not thinking about, oh, try to win this show. I was like, nah, just be respectful so you can get called back. That was the main thing. And I got called back 2 other times, and I actually got called back more times if I had looked at my DMs instead of coming home and start working on Skunk Girl. Oh, darn it. So now on Wednesdays I come home and I actually look at my DMs when the first thing I come home, just to see if I get a link. Like, oh Lord.
Did you go on Edwin's show not too long after that?
No, actually, I think I don't know when I went on Edwin's show. If I went on Edwin's show, no, I went on Edwin's show before the Pro Edition. So
Okay.
after the fan edition, then I went Edwin. I just wanted to meet up with him and show him my artwork and stuff. But we met up offline, and from there he said, "Hey, you want to go live?" I'm like, sure. Why not? Sure. Why not we do it? Yeah, I was kind of like, oh my Lord. Anybody got a Nasser and a DM?
What's going on?
Anybody got Nasser and a DM?
Oh yeah, I do, absolutely.
Send them the link.
Yeah,
if
sure.
you want to come on. If he wants to come on. No pressure. No pressure. He might be busy. He's a busy man. And he's in Chicago.
Bang, bang.
It's getting late. Just like Trusty. It's getting late for Trusty.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
I'm surprised you're on here, dude. I mean, you had a great day. I mean,
I did have a great day. I have to chill out though, you know. After all that, and then my mom said you should call your dad. I was like, but it's kind of late. She said, yeah, but he's kind of upset. He's kind of down. You should call your dad. I said, okay, so I'll call dad. So, you know, I was on the phone with dad for about 40 minutes, you know, and it started out, he was agitated about some stuff, but then, you know, gradually by the end of the call, we had worked it around to food, you know, and what he had for dinner and what he had for breakfast. And that was good. So we ended on a high note.
Oh, we got a Shinobi raccoon in the audience. Saying he can't come on, but he's at work. He says, "What up? What up? What up, Shinobi?"
What's up, Shinobi?
Every time I glance at Shinobi's artwork, I think he's drawing a skunk girl or something.
Yeah, I can
No,
see
it's his
that.
character. Okay, very similar. Very similar. Especially when it's only in pencils. When it's in color, yeah, you can tell. But when he's doing pencils, kind of like freaks me out at first. Like, oh, it's showing.
I could see that. I could see that.
Yeah, yeah. But in color, yeah, you can tell it's Shinobi Raccoon. But when it's in black and white, it's pretty cool. That's some really good work.
Yeah. His style has a very animation style to it.
Bunch of female forms are driving me nuts.
They do that.
What?
I said they do that.
Yeah, well, like every time I go on Instagram, I'm like, God damn it.
Oh,
yeah.
We've gone down the rabbit hole a few times, me and Ryan.
It's a good rabbit hole. I like that rabbit hole.
Yeah, there's some rabbit holes we went down that I.
Yeah, the body pillow rabbit hole that could stay.
Yeah, you guys taught me some things that one night. Yes, sir. I was like, what the hell is a waifu pillow? Oh my Lord.
That's what Mike Lindell has on his other website.
Guess who's joined us up here in the panel?
Who's joined us in the panel? Oh my Lord, it's Nasser. How are you doing today, Nasser?
What up, Nasser?
I was just about to go to bed.
Hello, Nasser.
But I got the link, so.
Well, we send you the link, but it's like, you know, you can come on. You don't have to come on. It's cool. How you been doing, Nasser? I haven't seen you in a while.
I've been doing okay. Just keeping busy.
That's good. How's your book? How did it top out at? Trixie King.
Oh, Blood Reaper. We ended with $23,422.
Cool.
Nice.
That's good stuff.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I should have kept it open another week, but I've ordered everything outside of the trading cards and the books. I haven't ordered the trading cards because at first I had a problem with the file, Then after I got it fixed, I just kept forgetting. It's been like a week, so I got to order the trading cards. The art is almost done, and
Cool.
I forget how many more we need because Sean works out of order. So one day I'll get like page like 42, and the next day he's like, "Here's page 12." So, but we're nearing the end.
That's cool. Are you going with the
cool.
same printer, or are you going with a different printer from the last time?
Yeah, same printer.
Same printer. I worked with them last year, and it was not bad. The comics. I mean, I did 3 color comics and I did 2 black and whites. The black and whites came out great. The color was kind of a little bit off, but the black and whites were perfect.
Yeah, so what's crazy is Sean is someone I used to look up to as a kid. He's from my hometown. I don't want to say where my hometown is, but I knew him as a child.
Cool.
Oh, I think you told me that before.
Yeah, maybe. I can't remember.
So now that you got this Trixie Kane out, and thank you for putting my art on your gallery. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Thank you. I was like, I didn't expect that when I saw that out there. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of my favorite pieces.
Cool. The only funny part was when the guy put it, he put the other art over my best part on that drawing. I'm like, oh no, the best part of that drawing was covered.
I'm sorry.
I had the monster guy. I think that's the best part of that I did on that drawing. And nobody can see it. You can see the zombies and everything, but that one
maybe we'll use it as a trading card for book 2.
Oh, that would be cool as hell. That's awesome. It was fun. I mean, it was fun doing it. I did it on live stream. I think I did two nights in a row or something. You know, I did the drawing and then I fixed it up. Something like that. I forget what I did, but I know I did it on 2 live streams. It was fun to do. Something different. You know, I'm always doing cutesy and beautiful women. I mean, to draw a real strong woman, chopping off some zombie heads, that was pretty fun. And to do my noir style, you know, I do have that other style too, that horror style that I usually don't do on live streams, but I do have that one style.
Yeah, I see we got Trusty Sidekick in here, who's one of my favorite artists.
Oh yeah,
you are too kind, sir.
We got all the good guys up here. We got Trusty. We got Tank Ferret. We got Adrian. We got Josh Chris. Is a great artist. Unfortunately, he's working on stuff that he can't show. He's the secret artist that we got up here all the time. Well, he's working for a secret company. I never say what he's working on. It's up to him.
I can publicly come out and say I'm working with Upper Deck.
There you go.
So that's.
I was hoping for Hustler.
Yeah, we got Ryan Cardinal. You heard Ryan Cardinal with his awesome Kayas. Yeah, I got some.
Yeah, I love Ryan.
Yeah, I got some pretty cool people that hang out with me. I love
Ryan. It's been so long since you've been on my channel.
Yeah, man, I've been MIA from online stuff for the past little bit.
Yeah, but I haven't really been doing streams the last few weeks. I've just been way too busy. I've been meaning to get you on, though. Is your campaign still up?
Yeah, it's in demand now.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm trying to get a stream going soon. I was about to stream the other day, but Hangouts was down, and all my friends were telling me it was down. And then later that night when I couldn't stream, people were like, "Oh, it's working now." Well, I missed the chance. I was gonna have people on. I was gonna invite a bunch of people on to promote their books, but it just didn't work out.
Hey man, just hit me up when you get a chance.
Yeah, I might stream tomorrow.
You can hit me up too now that I've actually got stuff that I can actually promote. I'm actually on the Indiegogo pre-launch, so I'm almost there.
Cool. Did Tank just disappear as soon as I got in here?
He's still here.
Still here. It's just
No, I'm right here. I didn't realize I was on mute. I tanked it up again.
Tank is always. I think Tank is one of our best trolls.
Yeah. Whether I do it on purpose or not, nobody knows.
Only Tank knows.
That's right. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I've even told myself yet.
We think he's here, but he drops out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's bad internet. Yeah. It's really bad. Yeah, definitely bad internet. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Really bad.
Next thing you know, he's gonna be talking about Wapner.
Yeah.
So when is your next book gonna come out, Master?
As soon as we fulfill Blood Reaper, which I'm hoping it's still July. It's looking like it'll still be July. It'll just be a super tight deadline. But as soon as we fulfill that, then we're gonna launch Dr. Satan.
Oh,
What,
interesting title.
That's with Peter Gilmore, right?
Yep.
Awesome.
It's a children's
That guy,
book,
I
right?
really like his art.
Not necessarily a children's book. It's all ages. It's all ages. So like you could give it to your kids and there'd be no problem.
Oh my Lord.
Are we going
What
for
is
like
what
a
is your
duck kind of angle, or
Wait, what was that? Sorry, it went a little robo.
are you going for like a Howard the Duck kind of an angle with it, or
A little bit. It's kind of. All I can say is kind of. You'll see when you read it. It's just a different kind of book. It's Oh my goodness! Is
it a horror parody book? Is that what it's supposed
well,
to be?
not parody really, but it's like it's serious, but it's also silly. He has to complete 3 Herculean challenges because he made a deal with the devil.
Okay. So it's a farce. Then it's a farce.
You know,
It's
that character reminds me of like Count Duckula or something for some
yeah,
reason.
I didn't even know what Count Duckula was, and I approached Peter for an idea for book 2, and I was trying to think of like I wanted to do something with like a bat or a vampire for book 2, which we still don't know what we're doing for book 2 yet. But I was like how about something like like Count Duckula, and he's like that's already a thing. I was like, who beat us to Count Duckula? I honestly didn't know about it.
That's hilarious. I used to watch that quite a bit actually as a kid.
No, we might do that. I've been getting a little into H.P. Lovecraft lately, but I haven't read any of his Cthulhu stuff. But I was also thinking maybe we could do like a Cthulhu book for book 2, but it's still pretty up in the air.
Cool.
Interesting. So how many projects do you have going on right now then?
Well, this thing just went totally robo. If you guys were talking, I completely missed it. I think I might just have bad signal tonight.
He asked how many projects do you have going on?
Oh, let's see. There's 2 more Trixie issues after that. Dr. Satan, at least 1 issue, possibly longer. I hope it goes longer. There's you guys know Lead Apprentice Louis. Me and him have a superhero book.
He was on Drawn and Quartered.
Yeah, he was on it way back, like one of the early ones, I think.
Yeah, Booster got him on.
Yeah, but we've finalized the script for issue 1. It'll probably be like probably like 3 or 4 issues or something. But we finalized issue 1, so I'm just waiting on like character designs. And then Jim O'Reilly, we had something called Stormfront coming, which I'm still waiting on designs for him too. I did a couple drafts of issue 1, so there's that. Then me and Ian Miller from Something Real, when he's done with Something Real, we're gonna put out a 1-shot called The Blackstone House. It's a horror 1-shot. I don't know. Me and Gary Shipman have been wanting to do something, every time I turn in a script for him, he's like, "This is way too dark." I'm like, "I'm sorry, Gary." Like Gary's like, "I don't want to draw ripped off heads." Like,
Yeah.
he's like, "Why are people gouging eyes out with spoons?" And I'm like, "I don't know, Gary. Just go with it." So I got to think of something lighthearted for Gary.
What do I look like? The therapist?
I don't know. And then me and Tank Ferret, of course, have talked about doing something, but it's what, like 2 years away.
Yeah, we have the Untitled project set for 2021.
I think me and Eric Weathers might do something.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. There might be a couple other things I'm forgetting. I don't know. It's a lot.
Got to keep them irons hot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Strike.
Yeah.
Strike.
Now, but the thing is, after being in, after doing all this stuff, it's like if you know the artist Wally Woods from back in the day, I heard this quote from him like many years ago when I found out who he was, and he said once, he's like, if I could do it all over again, I would saw off my hands, and I was like, I don't get it. What's wrong with comics? And it's like now I'm finally realizing it. Like it's always been full of weirdos. Like I want to saw off my own hands too.
Yeah. Well,
and he shot himself in the head. So
I was gonna say he didn't have the best of endings. So
what? Oh my lord! I did not know that.
Yeah, me either.
Oh really? You didn't? Oh man.
No.
Yep.
How old was he when he did that?
He was young.
I don't remember. I think it was like 1981.
No, I think it was earlier.
By 1981.
It was earlier than that, I think, but I could be wrong. Oh no, he's right. 1981. Good history there, Nasser.
And when was he born?
27.
Oh. So what, like 54, I think?
50. He was in his 50s, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's pretty young. That is young.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's like Manny's age.
Yep. He's young.
I need to speak continuously for a moment so that Pope Fire can see what I'm drawing. So I'm going to monopolize the conversation for just a moment.
I was trying to ignore her. Being rude. It's like Master is talking. Yes, it will get to Trusty eventually. Rude.
Yeah,
I will
dream over already, Pope?
Why does she want to see your stuff? Let's go see what Trusty.
No,
is.
because it's I'm breaking down another commission for her. That's why.
Yeah, because he's working on a commission.
Oh. And of course there's the and of course there's the untitled project I have with Trusty.
Which is so secret we haven't talked about it yet.
Yeah, we really haven't. Maybe one of these days.
Yeah.
I understand that conspiracy. I do.
Why does she,
I enjoy it though.
what character is that?
Speedy.
Speedy?
Yeah, but it's not a costume I
Speedy Dead Boy.
recognize. When she sent me something in Twitter, chibi, and so I'm trying to figure it out based on that chibi.
Okay. It's like,
It's heroin speaking or not heroin speaking?
I guess she
It's
doesn't
Speedy.
like my drawing because I put Raven center.
Well,
You guys know I'm always impressed with Ryan's art, and here's why. Because whenever I see him on the stream, like if he's ever on my channel, all I ever see from him is like a bunch of weird blue lines and red lines, and it never looks like anything. Then I'll see him post like the same thing on Twitter, and it'll just be this beautiful finished art, and I'm just like, when did you finish it? Like I only ever see like just weird blue lines. I don't know. It bothers me.
It's an organized chaos until the end. Man, my
Sure.
tattoo artists used to hate me because of that. Because they'd be like, I don't know what you're doing. And I'm like, just trust me. And they're like, well, I have no choice. We're like 8 hours in.
That's why. That's right. Popefire doesn't want to look at my drawings because I got women without pants.
Yeah.
But that's why the rest of us want to look at your drawings, Manny.
What?
Yes.
I said, but that's why the rest of us want to look at your drawings.
Right.
They're all nude right now too.
Oh my lord.
Oh my lord. Only Raven has clothes on. Everybody else doesn't have clothes on yet. Oh lord. It's on free for all. So whoever talks, I gave her about a minute of trusty. There you go.
Well, the Speedy he's drawing is a representation of one of our friends from the Titan squad.
This is the picture that she sent to me, so that's what I'm going.
Did she do that picture?
I believe she did.
Yeah. She does nice art too. She just doesn't show that much.
Yeah, I'm actually working on something for her too.
She's still in the chat. Should I trigger her?
Probably not.
Yeah, she's most likely gone. She comes in here, trolls us, and leaves.
She's probably playing video games now.
Yeah.
She's like, oh look, Overwatch. Bye guys.
Bye guys.
That's not her game right now. She's playing Heroes of the Storm here the last couple nights.
I know, but we just like to shoehorn her into Overwatch.
I bet Master doesn't play video games.
No, I really don't play video games.
Exactly. That's why he gets to write all this stories.
That's how you get stuff done.
Yeah. You do video games, it takes up a lot of time.
Yeah.
Heck on it.
A lot of effort.
Had an ant just run across my paper.
Cool.
So Nasser, have we seen or heard the last of Nasserpiece Theater?
I asked Mike S. Miller about it not that long ago, probably a few weeks ago, and he said he thinks it ran its course.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I kind of blame it on okay, there was one point where Ethan was like, you need to write a romance a book like the first chapter of one for me to read. And I told him okay. Then I messaged him and I was like, I'm in the middle of a book right now, and I just when it comes to comics I could jump around, but when it comes to like a novel, I just it's so long I have to finish it before I start another one. I can't hop around. And I was like, Ethan, right. I'm in the middle of this one. Can you read this one instead, or like can we read something else? Because I don't want to start a romance book till I finish this one. And they just didn't read anything else, so I blame it on myself not writing that romance chapter. So I don't know, but I don't know. If you buy my book, The Eclipse Theater, on Amazon, you can make your own. There's endless Nasserpiece Theater. And the vomit story that Ethan had read the one time, I'm almost done rewriting that. I'll be done rewriting the last chapter tomorrow, so that's coming to Amazon pretty soon.
Oh Lord.
Ethan Von Scriver says that they want Hourglass finished.
What?
Hourglass finished.
What is that?
I don't know. Said Nasser, I want Hourglass finished.
Is that one of his stories?
Wait, what is he saying? Is he saying that on the stream right now?
Yeah, Nasser, I want Hourglass finished. Remember that?
I don't know. Maybe I'll pop in for a minute. I actually got to head to bed now, you guys. I got work in the morning.
Oh, thanks for coming
Thanks
on.
for joining us.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. Anytime.
Where can people meet you? Where can people see you?
My name's hard to spell. I mean, I was talking in the chat. They can find my name there.
Yeah, they can find you. They find you all over the place.
Yeah,
Thanks for
but
coming on, Nasser.
yeah, you guys have a good night.
You too.
Later, Nasser.
That was nice. Thank you for giving them the link there, Mr. Tank.
Oh, you're very welcome. Always. I like Nasser. He's a real cool dude.
Oh, yeah.
He's learning the ropes just like the rest of us.
Yep.
And he's learning fast, so that's really good. I mean, he's putting out products.
I think the last time I was on his the last time I was on his show, I was in New Hampshire. I was like, okay. I jumped on his show like at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what the hell am I doing on his show at 1 o'clock in the morning? Well, it was 1 o'clock in the morning New Hampshire time. For my time, it was like, what?
Yeah, your internal clock hadn't reset.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I can't go to sleep. Oh, Nasser's on. Oh, he sent me the link. Jump on. Why not?
You never know who's gonna stop by Manny's place on Friday Night Free For.
Well, we're gonna stay away from the Friday Night Free For All. That didn't work out very well. It was funny because I figured, okay, let me try this. Threw the link in the chat. Nobody did the link.
I think that's just something
you really gave it to us. What do we do now?
Yeah, it's like go Tank.
I think that we should. I think that's just something that we should do like once a month, like the first Friday of the month. Just have a free for all, invite the fans up, anybody. Like, hey, you don't have a platform, come up here for a second, give you a platform, or shoebox to stand.
Sure.
Play nice.
Okay, we'll do that
nice.
After August.
There we go.
After Skunker was done, we'll do that again. I think we're gonna stick to a format till then.
Well, guys, I have to get going.
Alrighty.
I have to go. I will
see you, Tank.
Later.
Where can we find you, Tank?
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at /TakeFriedArt. And this upcoming Monday, I'll be back here with Manny at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific.
Awesome. Thanks for coming, Tank, and
thank you very much for having me.
And make sure I don't have to crack that whip on you this weekend.
Nope. I'm actually just like maybe a couple hours away from being done with the pencils. I'm gonna take a picture of it here shortly and get that to you for nitpicking. And then once you're done nitpicking, I got to go take smaller pictures of the individual characters and show that to the creators of those characters, so that way they can nitpick.
Yeah. Well, we want to make sure that everybody's happy. We don't want to just.
Well, yes, absolutely. That's why I volunteer myself for nitpicking.
Yeah, we got to make sure everybody's happy with the way their character is being portrayed, and they're cool with it.
Though they are KTFO.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a whole mess of bodies. It really is a mess.
Well, not everybody.
I love it.
Yep. Sounds great. I said sounds great.
All righty. I'll talk to you guys later.
Be there, Tank.
Night, Tank.
Good night, Tank. Such a nice guy. That sounded condescending.
Such a nice boy.
Just a little.
Nice guy. He's gone now. Tell him what we think of him. That was the very first Peanuts strip. If you ever go look it up, very first Peanut strip. all it is Linus, and I don't know who Linus was talking to on a bridge, and Charlie Brown's passing by, and they're like, there goes Charlie Brown. Yeah, Charlie Brown. Good old Charlie Brown. And at the last panel, I hate Charlie Brown. What?
Yep.
That was the very first strip. I was like, crazy.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, well, you can Google it, guaranteed.
I'm sure you could.
Charlie Brown was a bit of a prankster in the beginning.
Yeah, it's not the same. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever read any of the original like releases of that.
And Snoopy,
I've read a lot of the books, but
we got Shady Deeds in the house saying, "What's up, guys?"
what's up?
That's not what he says. He says something else all the time.
Yeah.
We always say, "What's up, guys? What's up, you?
What up?
What up? What up?" That is so old.
Yeah, but I was watching Ant-Man and the Wasp again, and Michael Pena did it.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, that was good. Hey, Dr. King, you remember that commercial? What's up?
What's up? Yeah, it was actually in the 2000s. It wasn't like it was from the 1990s.
Right.
People forgot about it already.
I love that whole that video where they took the "Was Up" commercial and they dubbed the sound on top of the Super Friends. Remember that?
I think so.
If you haven't seen it, go look it up on YouTube because it's hilarious.
And if you guys notice, we are past midnight and we're still going. We're like the old days. So when Josh Chris is ready to leave, that's when we leave. Josh, you still here? Did Josh leave?
Yeah, he's not here.
I believe he did.
When did he leave?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think he snuck away. I think he snuck out when Natser came on.
Yeah, he must have.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh,
Well, I guess we have to quit now.
No, it's I guess Trusty, you're gonna have to say the last thing.
I'm ready.
You ready for it? Okay.
Yes.
It's a tradition now. I mean, that's the way that we end the show.
Okay.
Yeah. Just practice. Just practice offline. Don't have to do it yet.
Okay.
You ready? You ready for it? It's your big time in the show.
I think I can.
Okay. Let's see what they're saying. Everybody's saying later, Tank. Good night, brother Tank. Bye, Tank. See you, Tank. Bye, Nasser. Everybody's saying hello to Shady. There is a really sad strip near the end. Oh, which one is that? What is he talking about? Is he talking about Snoopy, Charlie Brown with Peppermint Patty? Yep, with Peppermint Patty. Shady says that's exactly what you said. Thank you for saying what I put in the chat. You're welcome, Shady. K Blonde said, what was that? Santa Raven said, you sure that's not what you said? Okay, Joshua is saying something interesting. Okay, Blonde says, thanks for being a friend. Hee. Cute. We got Scott Shimmer in the audience. He say he's actually doing some construction lines in blue. Cool for you.
You, Scott.
That is awesome. Yeah, you guys notice I'm doing all my construction lines, and notice all I'm doing is just doing bodies. You know, eventually I'll go with graphite, but for now I'm just trying to make sure everybody's on the page correctly. Okay. K Blonde says, thanks for comics. Thanks for coming. Cool. We're still here. We're not going to leave yet. It's Friday night. You know, just hanging out with the boys. Because guess what happens? We end the stream and we're still hanging out with each other. It's like, we hang out on live stream or we hang out behind the scenes. This is what we do. We don't talk gossip. All we talk about is artwork and stuff. Boring. Super, super boring. Like hopefully you guys got to see what I put in the DM last night. Then I was expecting some criticism. I got no criticism, so I had to go criticize my own artwork this morning. I was the only one that said, I mean, her right side is kind of off and their neck is too big. I need to fix that. Nobody told me that. I'm like, come on, guys, don't say, oh, it's good. You guys got to tell me the crappy part so I can go fix it.
I think I was at work when you popped that in there.
I popped it in last night.
Yeah, well, I was probably asleep then when you popped that in.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only time I go on Twitter is late at night and early in the morning. That's it. And I don't get to see Twitter the whole day until I come back home. But I usually do watch Rick Piper, watch his stream. Just to
I try to give him a like, if anything.
Well, I can't give him a like either. I can't do nothing. I can watch and listen. That's about it. And watch all the people trolling him in the morning. But he's been giving good. He's been giving it back good, which is good for him. He's fighting back. Yeah. Good stuff. Santa Raven, if anyone needs criticism, I'm here. Might not be helpful. We need good constructive criticism, Santa Raven. Oh. Gamotron, construction lines in blue. I'm going to have to remember that. Well, it can either be blue or red. You can use red also.
Yep.
You know, you know what? I actually prefer red. You know, I don't know why, but I do prefer red. Red looks, well, the reason I like red, because it looks like Old Masters. The drawings come out really cool looking. And I do not, well, blue lines, you can't erase the blue line anyways. So if anybody ever does purchase this from me, they get to see all the construction lines and all the mistakes that I did. You can see me making her hips too big over here, then I have to go make her skinnier over here. Yeah. All right, who am I missing? I'm missing KOLE. KOLE and Ravager. Oh boy, how am I gonna do that? Is Ravager a big deal in the Teen Titans? Adrian?
Isn't that a new character?
She was for a bit. She's the daughter of Deathstroke.
Yeah, she's the daughter.
That's Deathstroke, right?
But I never read the comics, so I don't know.
I've never read that one.
Yeah, I don't know if she's a big deal or if she's a supporting character.
I mean, she was one of the Titans for a while.
Right, but was she a big deal? Did it make her? I mean, the only reason I'm saying that is, am I going to make her big or am I going to make her small on this thing? Yeah.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't make her too big.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think she was that popular.
So she goes behind TERRA.
Yeah.
I like TERRA. I don't know why, but I always thought TERRA was cool.
I always liked TERRA.
Yeah, I like TERRA. I know a lot of people don't like her, but
She's
I like
a tragic character.
Yeah, she was cool. I mean, the way that George Perez and Mark Wolfman made her was super, super cool. I mean, like Prism. Nobody remembers Prism. That's why that's a Prism, and I'll have KOLE behind here too. So
yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, Cole was Jericho's girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, way back in the day. She had a real funky costume too. That's why I want to make her small, because it ain't gonna be easy. That was like a real funky, weird jewelry kind of costume.
Yeah, it was kind of crystalline.
Yeah, it was all crystals. She had crystal skirt. She had a crystal. I don't know. Did she fly?
Hmm.
I don't remember. Well, the way
I
that
don't remember.
the way I'm gonna draw her is gonna make like she's flying. But I don't think she flew either. I don't remember. We've got Evan von Scriva out there, putting Japanese characters. Interesting. Oh, Gamotron, I'm expecting to be the stage of an epic fight between me, the pencil, and the paper tomorrow. Go to it. That is awesome. It's always fun to fight with the paper and pencil. Joshua Hughes says, I think she's a bigger deal than KOLE, PANTHA, ARGENT, and the other lesser known. Yeah, I would think that Ravager would be more of a bigger deal. That's for sure. So I'm going to have to make her a little bit bigger than what I was thinking. And Santa Raven says, I'll give you free criticism, Gamotron. I bet you will. All right.
How in the flip?
Okay, so I didn't make a better drawing of. Oh man, that sucks.
Hey, Trusty.
Yes.
You had to do Red Hood for Pope too, yeah.
For Raggedy, actually. Raggedy Man.
Yeah, for Raggedy. What was the symbol that was on his chest?
Well, I mean, he had a red bat symbol on his chest, but for me, for what I had to do was I drew a Miss Martian from the Young Justice.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm having to use my phone now since my computer shut down for no apparent reason. I just looked up and all of a sudden Windows is shutting down. Like, what?
Oh, that's fun. I always love when that happens.
Did it update? What's going on? It was plugged in. Everything plugged in. I have no idea. It was Josh. Josh hacked in. He said, no, nobody does Annabelle but me.
Clearly.
Okay.
Bullet says, I seen Rick's show today, Evan. Yeah, you seen it because you were on it. We have a snake angel in the audience. Interesting. I don't know who's doing the gorgeous, nice job. It must be Trustees.
You can't see mine right now. I think it's you.
Yeah, it's got to be you.
No, but this is from earlier, so it might have been when you were talking. Yeah. All you see on my page is this forums. There's nothing on there yet. You know, trying to get it down. Miss Marvel did nothing wrong. Did she do something wrong, Joshua? I don't know. Was she a bad girl? I should. Oh my lord. The chat is having fun with each other. Gamotron said, all criticism welcome. I'm used to being told that I should quit and never ever draw again. Well, whoever said that is bad. Don't ever stop.
Nope.
There's always room for improvement. You're always gonna get better and better and better. You just gotta keep on doing it.
Yeah,
You can only get better. You can only get better by doing it.
Yeah, I think the best current example of somebody not quitting is the creator of One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Like everyone pretty much told him like, just stop, you suck. But then out of nowhere, he became viral, and it was like within a couple months period, there was like 10 million downloads of his comic book.
Cool.
That's insane.
And the thing is, it's not because like he was the best artist. It was actually just super fun to read.
Mm-hmm.
And then out of the blue, he snags like literally one of the best manga artists, and he quits his entire thing to go do his project.
Yeah, that's the guy that used to do eye shields, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that guy's amazing.
So damn good. You ever watch any of his live streams or his? Because he's got a bunch of stuff on YouTube as well.
Yeah, I've watched it. It's great.
I don't know what the story is with Ms. Marvel. I mean, Ms. Martian. What's the story about Miss Martian there, Adrian? I don't know the story. Because Joshua was saying that she didn't do nothing wrong. Then she goes, she did something wrong. Flit is saying that Ms. Martian is a psychopath.
In Young Justice.
Hashtag change my mind.
She did something in the Young Justice series, but I don't think I saw that season.
What did she do?
Well, she's not very good to Superboy. I know that much from what people have told me. I haven't actually seen the season where what they're talking about, I don't think.
Okay. Interesting. So what page is this you're working on, Ryan?
Let's see, this is page 34, 35. Double page spread. Actually, from here, there's a bunch of double page spreads.
Cool. Just remember to start it off on the even number.
Oh, yeah.
But does it start with the even or the odd? No, the odd number. No, the even number, yeah. It starts on the even number. It's got to start on the even number. So I've got like 3 double spreads in Skunk Girl, and I screwed up. I think I have one that starts on an odd number. I'm like, damn it. So I guess I'll just throw in a pin up somewhere. I don't want to, but I don't know how I'm going to fix that.
Good.
Yeah, I've never done a double page spread.
Well, like for Skunk Girl, the first page is a splash page. The second page is a double splash. And then it goes from there. Yeah. I used to like a Warlord comic book, and that's how Warlord started off. Every single issue was like splash, double splash, and then went on with the story. And Warlord, you could literally read a Warlord in like 3 minutes. And
Yeah, they were pretty fast reads, I
they were
guess.
super fast reads. So you read them real fast, and you go back and just look at the artwork, going, wow, cool. Check that out. They were they're super fun.
Yeah, what was the premise with Warlord again? Was he a man out of time kind of thing?
He went to the North Pole, and there was like a time. He went through a time warp or something that he went into that land that
Scartaris.
Yes, Scartaris. I mean, it was kind of like, I think it was like the North Pole. You went through this cave, and you kind of wormhole that took you to there, and time went by super fast there. So whenever he would, but he wouldn't age. But when he would come back to Earth, you know, to the real time just passed by. It's like, oh, what's going on here? You know, I mean, no, time stood still. It was kind of weird. The timing was off. But it was pretty cool. I like Warlord.
Yeah, I had a couple when I was a kid, and I remember something with like he had a stopwatch or something.
Yeah,
some kind of watch.
Yeah.
Is that Mike Grill?
Mike Grill. Yeah.
Yeah, I've always wanted to read
Go to
those.
Mike Grill, and when he left the book, it was like it just went downhill real fast, and then it got canceled. But it was a hot book when he was on. Yeah. Joshua cannot delete Flit's comment. What did Flit say? Mishmar? No, you can't. You can't do that, Joshua. You know me. I do not like people being timed out and taking away their thing unless it's really, really bad. No. Gameotron says, insert deleted comment for Joshua here. And Joshua says she abused her psychic powers to turn a few villains into vegetables. No big deal. Yeah, that's kind of a big deal. Dude, you know, used to do that all the time was Professor X. He was horrible. When
Professor X is literally almost a villain.
Yeah, I mean, the first few X-Men, that's all he did was erase their minds. I was like, whoa, what the hell? This is supposed to be the good guys? No, he was horrible, Professor X.
Yeah.
You know. So what you call it, improvising on my part because I drew how I wanted to make Ravager. Unfortunately, I already used that pose for Prism.
Mm-hmm.
So now I got to improvise a new pose for Ravager. I was like, damn it. I was like, I got a real cool pose over here for holding a sword and everything, but no, I can't use that. Oh, man. That sucks. But I think this one is better anyways. Looks like she's leaping.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then you guys can see all my circles and all the construction lines. And what's good about this, what's good about this piece of artwork is I'm not going to look at this for a week. I'll continue this next week. That way I can look at it and go, oh, there's all the mistakes and fix it.
Sure.
You know, because I want this to come out really nice. You know? And then we'll have a little Pope want to buy it from me.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm going to say goodnight. It's 1 o'clock here on the East Coast.
Oh, it is 1 o'clock on the East Coast.
Yeah, it's pretty late.
You know,
we have a lot of graduation parties for kids that we know from church to go to tomorrow.
You know what? I think we're almost at 3-hour mark. I think we need to shut her down and leave them wanting more. So you know what? Where can we find you, Trusty?
You can find me here on Good Dog Press's channel, usually on Mondays and Friday nights, on EORTs Tuesdays, Thursdays, at Twitter at Trusty Sidekick 3, and Instagram Trusty Sidekick Art.
Cool. All right. Let me get to my computer to make sure. Ryan, where can we find you?
Everybody can find me on all my social media handles with The Ryan Cardinal, and I currently have my comic book Caius, A Story of Blood and Stone, that's in demand on Indiegogo.
Cool. Adrian.
You can find me at AdrianT2099 on Twitter, and I show up here every now and then. I'm not as scheduled as everybody else, and usually every Saturday night on Pope Fires at the altar.
Cool. All right, and I am Manny from Good Dog Press, and thank you for coming to my computer room, and thank you all my guests that were on tonight, and hopefully you guys all out in the chat love seeing all the art that was done tonight, and these Teen Titans that I've been drawing. I'm gonna stop tonight. I'm not gonna finish any more on this because I need to go do some Skunk Girl right after this. But I think we're gonna keep this for Friday nights and do some Titans, fun stuff. So until Monday night, I will see you guys at 10 p.m. Eastern here with these guys again. And thank you for coming. And make sure you guys go to the Indiegogo page and sign up so you guys can get the exclusive pinup and trading card free of charge if you support the book. All right. So
yeah, it's real easy.
Yeah, really, it doesn't cost you anything. So there's no obligation. You don't have to back the book. But if you do back the book, you get some goodies that nobody else is going to get. All right. So we'll see you guys again. Thanks for coming. Aloha all.
Later.
Bye-bye.